You Talk Heavy TV.
Yo, check this out, y'all.
100 Do It All Radio is powered by The Fleet DJs.
Now.
This is what I said. Not a producer, but the gun got hundreds of beats. Before the rap DVDs, I was running the streets, running around chasing that money, scuffing my sneaks, trapping in the same clothes for a couple of weeks. Cousin of G, he young but his clip hold 33. He riding around with an age he might never see. I ain't no killer, but shit, I gotta keep mine. Cause niggas out here dying over street signs. No love, so brave. Used to be a time they cherished your whole wave, but that was the old days. This the new streets. You get killed, your memory lasts for 2 weeks. Cops rapping your body, wrapping you up. Bitches screenshotting your picture, tagging you up. Bitches comment SMH, that boy was fly. Instagram make it seem like it's cool to die. Niggas only buy weed cause they can't buy coke. Niggas only buy guns cause they can't buy hope. Bitches wait till after you fly to call you they lover. Niggas wait till after you die to call you they brother. No money but you still got kids to feed. Phone off but you stay with a bag of weed. Child support, some niggas gon' have to trap cause everybody ain't gonna get taxes back. When you expect a nigga to ride, his brakes come out. We put a nigga in the ground, then the snakes come out. I said one nigga drive, one nigga creep, one nigga shoot. It's 4 niggas deep. 5 in the morning, barrel hold 6 shots. 7 minutes later, 8 niggas get rocked. 9 inches on the beam, big Glock. I'm in the streets where they let the Mac 10s pop. 11 witnesses, 12 cops come. November 13, 14 shots from. 15 minutes of fame. He was only 16 when they hit up his frame. That shit is a shame. Shot him with a Glock 17. 18 bullet wounds, he died on the scene. 19th of February, dead over money. Today is birthday. He would have been 20. When I was 21, I ran wild, acting crazy. Age 22, that's when I had a baby. I want a ball like Jordan. Age 23, 24 million growing in my money tree. 25 to life, I hope to never see. But 26 and broke, you should never be. 27, I'ma move weight. It's either that or rob the bank with 2 8s. Showtime, that means it's money time. I'm reporting my story, Fox 29. Go ahead, call me a dirty nigga. At least I'm reaching my goals before I'm 30, nigga. I pack a dirty gun. The average man wouldn't make it past 31. So that means if I lived at 32, somebody might murder me. But even Jesus died at age 33. 34th floor. That's where your shit leak. Rapping South Philly from front to 35th Street. Rest in peace to Big Meech and Lil Chris. Bob Marley died at age 36. He had 37 hits. That's a lot of cake. He made y'all all feel special. 38. Since 39, I used to highlight. God made it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. I was the first person in your house. 42 cents is what I found in the couch. Then I popped 43 pills in my mouth. I told 44, I'll show you what it's about. I'm a locksmith. That's 45 keys. It's a cold world, 46 degrees. Look, I want to shine like Baltimore. Remember, I used to wait for the trolley on 47th from Baltimore. Hot bars, cold case. I just caught a homicide. This is my first 48. It's K Walker, man. Shout out to Smack. Talk Heavy, man.
Talk Heavy TV.
Definitely gotta talk heavy.
Delaware Body Count, you already know.
What if we didn't open up for Jadakiss and Rick Ross at the Vanity Grand? What if we didn't go down Atlanta and take over? What if? I'll tell you what if. There wouldn't be much going on in Delaware. What if K Walker wasn't the best? I guess we'll never find out.
That socks in the air shit flip the scale. What if shits never went to jail? Cause I'm out Delaware, my niggas is everywhere. But wait 1 minute, what if Bobby didn't hang on Bennett? What if the fires over North Wilmington, they never tracked them kids? What if South Wilmington, they never have no bridge? Riverside 2-6 used to spit them triggers. What if Governor Prince, they never split them niggas?
I see, man.
Tired.
I see. You look tired.
I've been doing interviews all week. Got my man Krills with me.
Right. So what you been up to, man? What's been going on?
Living life. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got no complaints. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause it was a time when I was a kid and I wanted to be a rapper. some of us ain't never even gonna get far, period. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I be tired, but me and my man make coffee every morning, we be out.
Right,
you know
right. So I see you be in the studio a lot lately. So I see you just recently dropped the mixtape Delaware Power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the people who really don't know a little bit about that mixtape, you know what I mean? Can you explain how you came up with the concept? You know what I mean? What made for those people who don't know, Delaware Power is Delaware's electrical company. So what made you want to name it Delaware Power?
I don't know, just be out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I be out, I be having people come up to me telling me they like my music. I get them through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just me reaching the people, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm using a microphone. It's all because of my voice, not because I play basketball and none of this. I'm using my voice, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that mic got to be plugged up. So
Right.
it's so everybody, I go down Dover, I get the love, I go to Wilmington, Newcastle, all this stuff. So I'm just saying, I'm touching the people in the whole state through my voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all starting from the studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like electrifying what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because when I was listening to the mixtape, I actually found it very different, unique. I felt like it was more or less an album type than a mixtape because of what you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it was, you know, what we go through, see every day. You know what I mean? So it was just like kind of crazy to.
Yeah, I ain't kill a bunch of people. I ain't sell 50 bricks.
Yeah, you know what I mean? From what you hear typical rappers talking about, you know what I'm saying? For you to come out on a mixtape, you know what I mean? Just talking about real shit. And you naming, you know what I mean? It's not like you speaking in third person. You naming people like this is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How coming up with how do I want to put it? Coming up with a mindset like that, like how do you feel being young and an artist and seeing where the future is going? Like, do you feel like it's going downhill?
My future?
Yeah. Well, no, not necessarily your future, but the future generation as far as, you know, hip hop and everything. Cause you don't hear too many records like your records. Like you hear, like the mixtape to me was more or less like along the lines of a J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Like you was telling a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't just more or less you talking about, you know, you throwing 50 bricks here, you flipping it for 100 grand here. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about, you know, murders that we went through, you know what I'm saying? So how do you, does that affect you personally?
Yeah, because most of the time, a lot of people that be killed, it be people I either just was with, or people that, you know, rappers who done reached out to me, and I tried my best to either, you know, help them out, get around them, you know what I'm saying? And like anybody try to reach out to me, I always respond, you know what I'm saying? I never make somebody feel like I'm being too Hollywood, because ain't none of us got 20 million laying around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody live 10 minutes away from each other, so there's no reason to be acting all Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes be getting killed, I be like, man, homeboy just hit me up, or I just was with this dude, or with this dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm very hands-on, I'm out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody you just never gonna see, you know what I'm saying? So it be affecting me personally, especially in a place like this, you know what I'm saying? This is a place like where somebody get killed, you always gonna know them. It's gonna be your mom's cousin, your sister's brother, your sister's boyfriend. You're always gonna know who it is, so it's gonna affect me personally, even if I don't really know the person. If I don't know him, my man next to me gonna be like, yo, I just was with homie, or I can be sitting somewhere and my mom be like, you know, my best friend's son's got killed, something. So it's always, I just be trying to touch everybody at the same time, because it don't matter if I didn't know him, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X didn't know none of us, but he felt, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them freedom riders, they you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people who before us didn't know none of us, so sometimes you just gotta, you gonna fight for something, you gotta, you know what I mean? Everybody gotta be accounted for.
Right. Now speaking, I know it's kind of like a touchy topic, because I know y'all was close talking about Bobby Dimes.
Delaware legend, this ain't fair to see. Facebook is one thing, but you ain't dead to me. This ain't fair to see. Instagram is one thing, but you ain't dead to me. I told you leave the streets alone, do your music and rap. That's when you told me I was right, where the studio at. You wanted to give up, you was done online, but I convinced you to try one more time.
Be on the lookout for this mixtape me and K Walker got coming called Capital Murder. I promise you it's gonna set the bar for collaborations around this bitch. We gonna murder every fucking beat.
The day you died, it just happened to rain. You know I always was for you. I ain't waiting till it train.
I know y'all was actually working on a project together.
Yeah, mixtape.
Can you kind of get into more details on?
Yeah, that mixtape we was working on. Cause I had my Delaware Power joint was already coming out. You know what I'm saying? If you like anybody who, you know what I'm saying, know what's up, like I had a different cover for it and all that. I was about to drop it.
Right.
But then Dimes started, I see, when we was together, it was never really about music, and then I started noticing that he wasn't going to the studio. I was like, I'll be the one over here rapping and all that, and he'll just be around.
Right.
And I asked him one day, I said, yo, why you don't want to rap no more? Like, why you don't rap? And he said, because after I did I'm Out Delaware, he said niggas be acting like they ain't feeling my raps. And I said, well, what that got to do with anything? He was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna stay in the streets. Niggas act like they ain't feeling my raps. And I told him, I said, first of all, you got the radio and you got chicks. The two things that matter. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing but download it or talk about it. First of all, you need to go focus on what you got going on.
Right.
And he was like, well, if you think I can do it, then let's go. That's why in that song, in the video, he's like, K Walker convinced me to do it, try again, because he didn't want to rap. He thought niggas didn't like his raps.
Right.
Who told him that, where he got that from, I was confused. But
yeah.
One day we was over Northside and he was like, look, I'm just going to go off your energy. So I put my Delaware Power joint, I put that to the back burner. And I said, well, look, I'm going to just do, we're just going to do a joint mixtape together. That way, it's like I can keep you in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Every morning, I post a couple text messages and everything. Every morning at 10 o'clock, he would text me and say, studio today. And I would, even if I was doing something, I would try to make it a point where I keep him in the studio because I know him.
Right.
If he's not in the studio, he's going to linger off and be in the streets and do something that he's not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? He just got this niche for just, I don't know, like he's one of those rappers where if he rapping about something, 9 times out of 10, either he done did it or somebody around him, he was very instrumental about this. So I don't got 20 million of bodies to take him out the hood. All I can do is keep him in the studio.
Right.
That's all I can do. I can't take myself out the hood.
Right.
So the studio looked like it was like a tool to keep him in there. I used to keep him in the studio to like 2 in the morning. That way, when I dropped him off, he could do nothing but go in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the rappers over north side, the east side. But then there's
his ass out.
Then there's one day I was with my man Chains Gelly. We was in Wawa. He walked up to me. He was like, "Yo, my fault. I ain't calling in a minute. I was locked up." So I'm like, "All right, don't worry about it." So he was like, "We going to the studio tomorrow?" But the next day was Thanksgiving. Right. So I'm like, "I don't know, Dimes. I think the guy gonna be with his family or something." He was like, "All right, if he gonna be with his family, all right, cool." But I wound up never calling the guy, so I guess that's what I'm saying. It made him linger off and just do other things. You know what I'm saying? And then got a phone, he got killed. Right. And I'm like, man, I should have went to the studio, but I was trying to be modest of this guy's family. Like, I'm not gonna have this dude in the studio all night. It's Thanksgiving, or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Like that studio was keeping. I tried my best to. It was working though. You know what I'm saying? I kept him in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it, what I don't like is when I was trying to help him out, people was call me stupid. Like, why you trying to help Bobby Downs? Like, why you trying to stay with? But so y'all telling me I'm wrong for trying to help that man out, but then when he get killed, now he a legend and all that. Y'all gotta make y'all minds up, because when I was trying to help him, y'all told me to stop, but then now he not here no more. Everybody got so much good to say. And then for the people, like I did an interview last night with my man. I said, y'all is weird because now that he dead, y'all saying he was this and he was that. You got all this bad stuff to say about him. But Bobby Dimes used to walk around here by himself. Nobody said nothing to him. Right. So y'all tough now? It don't make no sense. How y'all so tough now? But this dude used to be at tailgates over here and Wawa, just lollygagging free, walking slow. Nobody never said nothing to him. So how tough are y'all for real? It don't make I never seen nobody say nothing to this dude. Right. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he was saying something to somebody else. Nobody never said nothing to him. So that internet stuff, it's just I try to stay away from it. I know when I die, I hope nobody that I didn't mess with like that come out and be like, I was this and that, and you never said nothing to me. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Do you feel like that's what hinders Delaware and Delaware artists? Is it's a lot of pretenders and not a lot of real people around them to say, you know, oh nah, don't do this, you know what I'm saying? Even though that may be what's all they know. You know what I mean? Like it's like what you just said, like you tried your best to keep him out, but if it wasn't the studio, he was gonna linger off. Do you feel like that's what happened with a lot of Delaware artists, is that You know,
yeah,
it's not. They don't have a real circle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Again, like I was saying last night. If I feel like a vibe is off for somebody or somebody not good for me, they won't even make it around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I feel like a vibe, I'll cut you. I won't even be around you because I feel like, especially with me, like, I'm in a position where I got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's only gonna take the wrong person to give me the wrong advice, and all this don't mean nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? Because the best way, from my experience, from what I learned, is the best way for a nigga to take you out is for him to shake your hand. Once a nigga shake your hand, he put you in that comfort zone. And most of the niggas who smoke you be niggas who know you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or they know somebody, you know what I'm saying? So the motherfucker can shake your hand and they vibe be off. People be ignoring that. If your vibe is off about somebody, get away from it.
Exactly.
It's like I said last night, like a lot of people, like anybody can lie to you, but a vibe would never lie to you. Right. It's not gonna come from nowhere, and you never gonna meet somebody that said I was right and my vibe was wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you got I don't let motherfuckers even get around me with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I already did the streets already. That's old. Leave them motherfuckers there. It's time to get over here now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You think them white people out there give a fuck about what block you from? They wanna know if you can make the music or not. They don't care about this shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you want the money or you want street credit? The street don't get you smoked. And they gonna talk about you for 2 weeks. 2 weeks gonna pass, it's gonna be another nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we off that shit. Fuck that.
Right. Flipping the script a little bit. I know you got Delaware Body Count, you know, a web series. Yeah. You coming out with a new season?
Yeah, I'm coming out with a new season. Well, actually, I'm starting over from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I'm gonna revamp the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some reloaded type thing. Oh, okay. That ain't gonna be the call. I'm just saying, like, gonna be a whole new Delaware Body Count. You know what I'm saying? I got the new scripts, new actors and all that. You know what I'm saying? We just getting better cameras, better angles, more action. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna make it better.
Now I know the numbers basically speaks for itself. I always say the numbers don't never lie. So I know you had a little controversy with was it ABC?
Yeah, ABC.
Can you tell what is your side of the story with that?
I mean, side of the story, the Google Mail screenshots, all that.
Right.
I put it up before. That's probably why I didn't hear nothing. But it was an article that came out from the News Journal. It was the Delaware Body Count joint. They did a little article on it. It caused some producers from Hollywood to contact a certain individual at the News Journal. Okay. They wrote me. I ignored it at first. I thought it was like, I thought he was playing, but I'm like, why would he play with me? I don't even know him like that. Right. So I hit him back. One thing led to another. I had a direct, whatever you want to call him. This guy come from Hollywood. He sat down, talked to me, and he was showing me some of the stuff that he did. Right. And I'm like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, like I think he expected me to be excited because I was young and in the streets, and he probably made me want to feel like this is an opportunity of a lifetime. But that's not really, because I understand if somebody give you 20,000, you owe them 40. Right. So I was trying to really listen to what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And one thing led to another, and when it was over, he told me to write down like all my scripts, like how I'm doing what I'm doing, where I get the stories from. Right. And I told him, I said, nah, because some of this stuff is real. I don't wanna really. Yeah. Let me go holler at my Uncle Will Little, because my Uncle Will was supposed to be there, but he was doing his thing somewhere else. And I also got an Aunt Dina that's like a attorney or something. Right. And I was there by myself. Nobody can make it, so that's probably another reason why he felt like he could just take advantage. And before he left, I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to my family first. And he was like, oh no, you ain't gotta worry about nobody from my camp taking your story or nothing. Right. And I'm like, well, how would I know? He was like, trust me, everything is, he said in Hollywood everything is a handshake or something. And I'm like, well, this is the East Coast. That don't mean nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? And then I could tell he was like kind of agitated with my response or whatever. And he was like, look, just write me a rough draft, rough copy. One of them things he said. He sent me like a something to go buy from Best Buy, because he asked me did I know how to write a screenplay. I don't know how to write a screenplay, so he sat there and taught me how to write the screenplay and how to put it all together. Right. And we're programmed to use and all that. And then as I was thinking, I'm like, I'm not even gonna send him a rough copy until I talk to my peoples first. Like, I gotta get this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you doing
and then
it right.
I started saying a little funny stuff. I paid it no mind, and then I just started reading articles. And then somebody from the news journal hit me back and was like, "Yo, I think you need to look at this." It was something on there about Ellesmere, and everybody know the first. I told them that my first Delaware Body Count joint, I shot it like. What's that, Canby Park or something like that? They was trying to do the scene right there. They was trying to recreate all the things that I was doing because I went against them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I felt so appreciated because, man, I would have thought I was running for mayor or something, the way the city of Wilmington stood up for me.
Right.
I mean, it was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, going against that thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely a debt for that. But I'm just saying, like, just cause something legal don't make it right, you know what I'm saying? You come over here talking about throwing money in my face, that don't really mean too much, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just tried to throw money in my face last night, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that don't mean nothing, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's like, look, at the end of the day, you gotta stand your ground. You stand for nothing, they're gonna take advantage of that. And there's no coming back from that. So, you know what I'm saying? You get your respect. Look, you make history by doing it your way, not cause what somebody told you to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna write a book about you because you did something that somebody told you to do. You do it your way and you come out on top like that.
Right. Now, I posted on my Facebook a while back when I listened to your mixtape. And it amazes me that you're not even from Delaware.
Nah, I'm from South Philly.
South Philly shit, y'all talking about body count. Ain't shit out there to be.
Check. Listen. Hey, listen. Free my little cousin on feast, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. It's K Walker. That's through the streets raised. How I hate it, you trying to let the heat raise. Hold on, let me take it back. Check. I said goons on deck. How can I explain? Niggas plotting on you like you tried to cop a chain. Fucking TV, you better watch out for this aim. I can hear your fucking mama watching, not a stain.
So, what makes you go so hard for Delaware? Because you see people that's from Delaware don't go hard for it?
And it grinds my,
It grinds your gears.
I don't understand that. And me being from Philly, like I said, I'm from a city where it's 5 to 10 people popping at the same time. People make it every day out of my city. And I had a name before I even came to Delaware.
Right.
When I came here, I started noticing like all the rappers they be talking about each other. They don't like each other, and they all really know each other.
Right.
That killed me. Like, y'all know each other.
Right.
Like, this is your man. Y'all all cousins, and like that killed me. So I'm like, let me show y'all how to do this, man. Y'all, first of all, y'all not supposed to be going against each other. Y'all got like so much. First of all, it's not even 100,000 people in Wilmington. It's like I think it's 73,000 people in Wilmington. Why can't they get it together? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's more like a family reunion compared to a big city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a girl in Wilmington and you pull your phone out and show your man, this is my girl, either he slept with her, that's his cousin, or they did some things to her. That's how close it is out here. So it's no excuse why a big city can have unity, but this town can't have unity.
Right.
So I started doing things like, you know what I'm saying, Delaware Body Count. The acting was bad, but it was never about the acting.
Right.
It was unity, you know what I'm saying, bringing everybody together. I'm not even in Delaware Body Count. I could be in it 1,000 times and make it about me, but it was never about me. I'm from Philadelphia. I was already doing my thing over there. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to get people together, like, you know what I'm saying, show them how to do it. And then once a lot of people seen what I was doing, they took it upon themselves to try it and come over here, and that's all I cared about. You see, I backed off of Delaware Body Count for a couple months. Like, y'all see what I was talking about? Now it's back to the music. Right. Now I'm about to bring it back up again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from Delaware. I have no interest in keeping you here or hating on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I come here. I help people out. Like, when I be getting rappers together, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, you want us to work together? You know what I'm saying? Like, they not used to that out here, you know what I'm saying? But that's between them and God, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, be on this positive way right here, because I lost a lot in my early upbringing, and it wasn't worth it. So, and my voice is the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. And I can do two things with it. I can go in the corner and rap for my friends, or I can make it to this awards show and get everybody on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing.
Right. So what's you working on an album, or you just gonna be dropping mixtapes for now?
I'm working on an album. I'm definitely working on an album, but I got so much going on. The studio is I be in the studio, but half the time when I'm in the studio, I'm answering a phone call or I'm texting somebody. I can't really focus on the beat, and I'm actually going to the studio after this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and I also, speaking of the studio, I gotta get back in the studio and fix those songs for me and Bobby Don's mixtape. I gotta really sit there and level those songs out. And it's a lot of stuff that he wanted to fix, and I'm just trying to make sure I fix everything that he wanted to fix or whatever.
Right.
And inside them joints, you know what I'm saying? But music is always my first passion. Like what you said, like you listen to my music and you hear like more story and vision than drugs and guns. But
Right.
I can tell you where that come from. When I was little, I was listening to Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Nas was clearing my mind a lot. I was going through so much. I used to always listen to Nas and stare at the TV like I'm gonna be the greatest like Nas. And then years later, you know what I'm saying? God blessed me with that talent. So I'm just trying to stick it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste my. There's a lot of niggas on the corner right now wasting their talent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody can be the man of the hood. I mean, that don't really mean too much.
Right. And can't beat them, join
I
them.
said, my grandma said, you can't beat them, join them. And there's too many haters, you know what I'm saying? So I just joined the haters, fuck K Walker. They gonna say it any way, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, you know what I'm saying? Like you got your TV show or your show, whatever you doing, you come up, you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't asking nobody for nothing.
Right.
What you think this person over here gonna say about you because it ain't working for them?
Right.
They gonna say fuck Cousin B. They gonna say fuck Talk Heavy.
Right.
They gonna talk heavy regardless.
Right.
So they gonna say about me. So I'm on your side. Fuck K Walker season because I'm in full speed right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna keep leaving them comments and it ain't affecting me in no way, form, or shape. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? My goal is, what I say the other day, my goal is that when I walk out of a room full of rappers, they talk shit about me. I hate that nigga.
Right.
Can't stop me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want them to talk, they need to talk. I need you to hate so I can use you for your energy. That's what it is.
Talk Heavy TV, man. Don't forget the hashtag fuck K Walker. Be on the lookout for the mixtape, the albums, the videos, Delaware Body Count. When you see them, just stick the middle finger at it.
And it's not just Delaware Body Count, it's an Atlanta Body Count. It's a Brooklyn body count. It's a Philly body count.
Oh, shit.
It's all on YouTube. Check it out, man. I'm all over the map. You know what I'm saying?
Talk Heavy TV, man.
You Talk Heavy TV.